Hi Stitchy friends, hi, I'm here. Yeah, I've kind of missed you this week. Was in a bit of pain and had a lot of nausea, so I couldn't do too much, but I still got a bit of pain here, but I'm dosed up to the eyeballs, so I can get through this. You have to excuse the noise down there. Bindi has got an old cake container, and she's licking the chocolate off it, so you might hear a bit of scraping. She's really enjoying it. Yeah, so I hope you have had a good stitchy couple of weeks. I have tried where I could to do some stitching, and I've got a finish, which is really good, so I'll show you that in a minute. I've picked up a piece that how can I say, I lost the stitchy bug for a bit, but I've nearly finished that one now, so I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, what else was I going to show you? Something. Health updates. Shall we start with that, get that over and done with? I saw the consultant, and look, do you like my light? It's pretty. I saw the consultant and he said that there is definitely a mass in my liver area. He didn't specify whether it's on the liver or next to the liver, so I don't know yet. And he says we have to wait until we've had the MRI, which is on Saturday the 8th of July at 11 o'clock in the morning, so think of me then. Then I'm imagining there'll be another consultant appointment after that, and then they're going to decide what to do. Hopefully, because it's been like over a month of messing about, prodding and poking and testing, and I'm, as you can imagine, quite anxious to get it sorted out and not to leave it, because as you all know, when you leave it, it can spread, it can get bigger, and it can get harder to get rid of. So let's get rid of it now. That's my thinking, but the NHS may have a different idea, so we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, Bindi wants to come up. She's got a bit of a chocolate face. There she is. There's Bind. Got chocolate on your head, Bind. No, you're staying there. Yeah, so I had to have some more blood tests a couple of days ago. As you can probably see, I tend to bleed a lot whenever I have needles at the moment. I never used to, so I don't know what that is about. Yeah, so apparently I had to have those blood tests to check my kidneys were working okay before I have the MRI, because they're going to inject some dye into me, apparently. And I was a bit worried about that, but apparently that just goes into the back of the hand, so we had that before, that'd be fine. Thursday, I've got to have the hose pipe again, but unfortunately it's from the rear end rather than the top end. So yeah, I'm going to be walking out of there like I've just got off a horse. That's not going to be embarrassing, is it? No? Just a bit. Yeah, so really not looking forward to that, so trying really hard not to think about it. They've given me a big box of cereal stuff that I've got to mix up before and take it before I go in, which they tell me tastes vile. So not looking forward to that either, but I imagine that is to sort of clear out all your ablutions before they stick the pipe there, which is not nice. I'm sorry, I hope none of you are eating your tea or your dinner. So sorry. But anyway, you know what I mean. Got to tell you what's going on. So yeah, so that's where I'm going on with my health. So Thursday, the pipe. Saturday, the 8th, will be the MRI. And then we'll see what's what. Won't we, Bind? Yes. So, look, Bindi. Look at her belly. She's just had a bit of cake, naughty girl. punch though. Look at her face. Pleased. Yeah, so what can we say, Bind? What happened? Should we move our magical light, Bind? And then you can sit up there, look. There we go, Bind. You sit there. Oh, gosh, you fell off. Careful, Bind. Careful. No, oh, don't get in this Bind. Oh, God. She can't just do simple things. She's got to take over. Bind, get off of there. Right, that's it. That's it. You're going down. Yes, you can moan. Fur and feathers everywhere. Yeah, so, oh, I don't know where I am. Where have I got to? It was my birthday this week. And I got a lovely present from my son and his wife. And I got, can you see this here? It's a little seahorse. Yeah, it's a little seahorse and it's got like sapphire things in there. And it's sterling silver and like little sapphires. And it goes on my bracelet with my, this is, I don't know if you can see it, this is a mermaid. You can't see it. There's a mermaid. Can you see the shells on her boobies? And this is like a little piece of coral or something, under the sea thing. So this is the under the sea theme I've got going on this hand. And this is all my other bracelets. I do collect Pandora. I love Pandora. This is my lucky cat, which has brought me absolutely no luck whatsoever. I've got a little heart and some, there's my Buddha. Yeah, it brought me no luck whatsoever, but you know, I like them. I'm very happy. I collect them whenever there's a birthday or something. Chris always knows what to get me. Yeah, so I got two wonderful gifts, two surprise gifts. And first one was I got from Rebecca, Hedgerow Stitching. And Rebecca sent me this lovely card. Look at that. That is so pretty, isn't it? And I put that up on my dresser. And she sent me this necklace too, which is kind of goes with my sea theme. As you can see, I love these colours. These and pinks and lilacs is my thing. And this little rainbow dog. Look at that. A rainbow dog. And this cute little dog goes on my bag. You see his little face? He goes on my bag and I take him to all my appointments. So thank you very much, Rebecca. Love, love, love. I'm well chuffed with that. And then this morning, and I haven't even had a chance yet to let her know it's arrived, but McKenna sent me a card. Look, thank you, McKenna. I won't read to you what's inside because it's private. But that is beautiful. It's got bits of gold on it. Can you see the gold shining? Isn't that lovely? And she sent me a chart of Pepe. So I'm going to get that all kitted up and I'm going to do that later. So thank you very much, ladies. I do so appreciate that. And I've been feeling like crap. I've been in so much pain and so sick. I couldn't eat anything. I haven't been able to keep anything down and I haven't been able to keep my tablets down to stop the pain. So I have been like in this little curled up ball on the sofa under my duvet with my dogs and then trying like this, one stitch and oh I feel so ill. And then wrapped up again and then trying another stitch. And that's how I've been for the past couple of weeks. But today, I feel a bit brighter. My stepdad came down and his girlfriend came as well. And she cooked me a lovely lamb dinner, which was lovely. She did all the cooking. She did all the washing up. She wouldn't let me do anything. And I kept saying, oh, you know, you've done enough, let me do something. And she said, no. She said, you sit down. She said, you don't get a chance to sit down, so you sit down now. So, oh, thank you. And my stepdad left me a tenner on the dressing table, just a bit like the Wild West bordellos. I couldn't understand why. But I said, you could have just given it to me, Dad. He said, oh, no. Okay, thanks. Yeah, yeah, so that was quite nice. I helped him with technology on his phone because he got a bit confused with it all. Yeah, so yeah, that was a good day. And we had ice cream and cake, which I struggled to keep down, but it's there. It might come up, so watch out. It's a good job you're behind a screen. Yeah, so I'm feeling better. Yeah. So, what did I say? Stitchy stuff now. We've got all that random gubbins out the way. So, stitchy stuff. I got a finish. And here is my finish. Here it is. It's all framed up. And it is... oh, it's got a bit of a... It's Elizabeth I, and it's the end crown of the work. And I've got this light blue frame because it's like a shabby chic one. It's distressed because it goes with my bedroom theme. And I've got a lovely light blue flowery duvet cover, which you might have seen if you know me on Instagram. So that kind of goes with that, and that goes up in my bedroom, which is lovely. And I don't like to put anything too dark in the bedroom because I get a bit scared at night. And I don't want any creepies coming in my bedroom. I'm quite happy for them to come into the hall and the kitchen and the living room, but not in the bedroom. Yeah, because I can spook myself out. Yeah, so that's that finish. Progress on other things. Right, so this is Little Red Riding Hood, and since I last saw you, I've done these flowers up here, little 3 flowers there. I might have done those 2 flowers there, and I've done this Little Red Riding Hood here. And a starting of one of those trees. So yeah, the trees are a bit of a pain doing that because I've got to do them all the way around, so I've kind of left them to last really. And I'm thinking about, should I put lights on in the window? I'm thinking about putting a little bright yellow in there and then sort of echoing it in his eye as well, so that you get kind of a balance of the yellow. It's not supposed to, but I just think maybe it might give it just that little bit something else. So yeah, there it is, Little Red Riding Hood. Close to a finish, but not quite. What else have I been working on? I have been working on this one. I couldn't wait. I was going to wait to go into hospital before I started this one, but I couldn't wait. So here it is. This is the Lizzie Borden that I'm doing from the Primitive Hair. And yes, I'm so excited about it. I really wanted to do it, so I started it. And here it is. So I started it on the Murky. And I don't know, we can just put this behind it. So yeah, it's going downhill a little bit because I've stretched the fabric too much down this way and there, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so I started it, and so this is Murky, and this is, what is this, Jay? It is Raven by, I'll let you know. I know it's Raven. Raven by the Gentle Arts. And I got a big one, so this is, oh, I don't know how many is in there, but it's the bigger one rather than the thinner one, because I knew I'd need a lot of it. But it's kind of like black with a sprinkle of green through it. I don't know if you can notice that. Can you see that? Oh, there we go. I don't know if you can see. But every so often you get a bit of green come up, and it's like a dirty, sort of grimy green, which I think goes really well on here. So yeah, very happy with that. Needle Minder by Belinda at, what's a folksy store? Midnight Crafter. So she does great needle minders, very like primitive ones, which I really like. Also what I'm using on there, on Lizzie Borden, is Rain Shower. I picked these out myself, I did. And Ruby Slippers, of course, because it's my favourite, Ruby Slippers. Limited edition, who the hell knows what, but that's for the pear. It kind of looks like pear, doesn't it? Picnic basket. Fool's gold. You see that variegation there, look. Pretty. Shaker white, which is more of a beige really than a white. And of course the Raven, which is marvellous. I love it. It's very dark and dingy. So yeah, they should look okay on there. I'm pretty pleased with my choice. I love the fabric and I love that Raven on the fabric. I just think that's fabulous. And it just makes me happy, so happy. Alright, let me put this away back in the bag so I don't have to struggle and fight with it later. Bear with, I'm almost there. Okay, so put that back in first. I haven't got a project bag for this one. I'm still waiting for my project bag from So Much to Love. It's in England. It's here. It's at the post office. But I've got to pay a huge custom charge, so I've got to wait till payday on Tuesday. Yeah, that was unexpected. But I know it's here. It's safe and sound. And I'll pick it up on Tuesday. Can't wait to show you. Can't wait. Let's put that down here. Right, now one thing that I lost my stitchy bug for, and I'm ashamed to say, was my son's birthday present way back in April. And I couldn't pick it up. I got stuck on it and I lost my enthusiasm for it, and it sat in the corner of the room staring at me. And I kept looking at it and thinking, oh, you've got to do it, you've got to do it. But the more I thought you've got to do it, the more I didn't want to do it. But this week I looked here and I thought, I fancy doing a bit of that. So I did. And look how far I've got. I've only got 2 people left to do. Just 2. And I reckon I can get them done by the end of the week. So yeah, I did, I think that's Varys. I did a White Walker and some dude, I've no clue who it is, but my son will know who they are. Now I'm debating whether to stitch their names underneath or just leave it like that, because I just think it might look a bit too crowded if I stitch all their names underneath. And I could just send the chart with all the names underneath to Chris and then he would know who they are. Because he might not be able to tell from my stitching. The only thing, some of them are more closer together than others. Now that was charted on the pattern, but that's because it would say John and Jamie. And then it would say single names. And these 2 are close together because that's going to be Mother Dragons and whatever his name is, can't remember now. I've lost it on Game of Thrones. I haven't seen it for ages. So, yeah. So anyway, waffling. 2 more to go. Job's a good one. And then I can frame it and I can send it to Chris. And hopefully he'll like it. Yeah. So I can see an end to it. Thank God. What else have I got? Oh, I got a project bag to fit. This is from Needle Pricking Good on Etsy, and I asked her if she could do me a great big one to put my 17 by 17 in there, which she did. And I said I wanted a Halloween fabric, and she only had 2 bits of remnants left. So I said, well, just do me what you can. So she did this lovely patchwork thing on that side, and this has got all sort of lit up pumpkins and spider webs on that side. And on the inside it's kind of dotty fabric. Can you see? Dots. Oh, I don't know if you can see. There we are, dots on the inside. So I love it. I wouldn't mind one with just dots as well, to be honest. It's quite nice. She's done a wonderful job with it. I'm really pleased. And it's huge. I needed a huge one. Oh, Vicar. But you know what I mean. Oh, put it over there. Didn't buy much. I thought I overdid it last time, which I probably did. And I got a couple of thumbs down. So I thought, oh, God, there's what McKenna calls is arse hats. A couple of arse hats decided to give me the thumbs down, and I thought, is it because I bought too many charts? Could be. Is it because I was talking about cancer? Could be. Is it because they just don't like my face? Probably. So anyway, you arse hats, I've only got a few that I bought this week. I have curbed my shopping. So the first one I got was from Plum Street Samplers. I got Ghoul. Can you see that? Look at that. It's got a little squirrel and a timer and a raven. So yeah, and a couple of urns that you put your ashes in, I suppose. I don't know which bit is the ghoul though. What do they mean? There's a bat on there and a key and lots of acorns. I'm not sure what the acorns symbolise. I see a lot of acorns in charts. It doesn't say any information about it. No, just... oh, it's got a psalm. Return unto thy rest, O my soul, for the Lord hath dealt bountifully with thee. I don't know what that means. But anyway, ghoul. Which is the ghoul, people? Is it the squirrel? Is it the crow? What is the ghoul? Anyway, there's that one. Oh, hand's a bit stiff today. And then I've got Plum Street Samplers, Salem Village. Can you see? It's got $16.92. It's got a tree with a noose on it and a cart. And I imagine you stand in the cart and the horse pulls it and then you just dangle. Giles Corey, is that the guy who was accused of being a witch and hung with the women? Is that the male witch? I'm wondering. This looks like a priest to me. I don't know if it does to you. I'm not quite sure what significance that is. Maybe it's the Witchfinder General, I don't know. And it says a modest inquiry, Gallows Hill and Salem Village is at the top. And there's 2 little witches up there. Which, I'm quite chuffed with that. I'm looking forward to doing that one. And he's done something called a horn book, and I have no idea what a horn book is. I've heard some of you girls out there talking about a horn book. What is it? What do you use it for? So, that's apparently a horn book, I think. Is it? Yeah, frame. Horn book. Doesn't say what a horn book is though. What's a horn book? I have no idea. And what do you do with them? So yeah, I was talking about my bedroom having to be a bit of a rest from creepy and dark stitching, because I have to be able to sleep in there. And I'm not brave enough to sleep with witches around me. So I picked some pretty pictures to go in there that I'm going to do in between my dark stitching. So I went to Little House Needleworks because they've got lots of pretties in there. So the first one I got was In the Beginning. I thought that was cute. It's got sort of like a farmer family and some birds and the sunshine and flowers. I mean, that's not going to creep anyone out, is it? And it says day and night, sky, sea, land, plants, seeds and living creatures. I think that's cute. I'd like to wake up to that in the morning. That'll make me happy. Oh, my hand is, I'm suffering with my hand today. I don't know what is wrong with it. I really don't know, but it keeps bending up and cramping. And I got Nantucket. And it's a beautiful little sea cottage and a ship and a lady looking out for her boyfriend, I imagine. It says, Nantucket waits to see thy sails as my heart waits to thee. So she's waiting for someone, her significant other. But what is Nantucket? Does anybody know? I imagine it's something American. It doesn't say on here. Old Nantucket. I should Google it really, shouldn't I? Why don't I know? I've never heard of it. I'd like to know. So if anyone knows what is the story about Old Nantucket, could you let me know? Because I'd like to know. I'd like to know if it's up on my wall, what it means. And then, oh, hand. Then the last one I got, and I thought, no, call it a day, otherwise you're going to get another thumbs down, is Hillside Travelers, which is that one. Can you see? There we are, Hillside Travelers. So it's up the hill and down again. No, through the woods and home again. Up the hill, round the bend, through the woods and home again. So they start there and then they end up there. So basically it's like people going for a walk, I suppose. But it's pretty, it's non-offensive, and it's something to wake up to in the morning. So I'm looking forward to doing those. And then once I wake up and I've got my slippers on, I've had my cup of coffee, then I can face all my dark stitching down the hall and in the living room and in the kitchen. Sounds like a plan. So yeah, that's all I've done. Well, I've only got half an hour done this week. I managed to do a lot longer than the other day. Yeah, so what else has happened? Nothing else has happened. It's just been illness and hospital appointments. Apart from my birthday, which was non-eventful really. Sat here on my own most of the day, looking out the window, feeling sorry for myself. Not the best birthday I've ever had, I have to say. But my age, I suppose that's how they go. Yeah. So another non-eventful video from the non-eventful Jay, whose life is non-eventful. Yeah, so feel free to unsubscribe. Anyway, I'm going to go because, do you know what? I really fancy a cup of coffee and I didn't do one. So yeah, so another thanks again to all those lovely people who sent me the most beautiful messages of support. They do lift me up. They do brighten my day when I get them. I can't always kind of reply sort of straight away, especially if I'm not feeling very well. I kind of drift over to it when I'm feeling a bit better, and then, but I think I got to everyone this time, I think. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, who have I been watching? I always say who I've been watching. But who have I been watching? I was watching someone this morning. I watched Hedgerow Stitching this morning. I enjoyed that because she was outside. I don't know if that was her garden, but it was huge. It was lovely. She's got a pony. I don't have room for a pony. Just about have room for my 3 dogs. So enjoyed that. I have watched some new people and I can't remember who they all are. But I've been sort of watching these new people on recommendations of other people, and yeah, just, you know, checking out what other people are stitching. Minnie, hi. Minnie, I sent you a letter. I got a lovely letter from Minnie. I forgot to say. I've sent you one back, Minnie, so you should be getting it in the post soon. Yeah, Minnie Gray. You've got to watch Minnie Gray. She's one of my favourites. I just love her. Watched McKenna this morning. Who else did I watch? I can't remember. Robert's Palace of Stitches. Love Robert. He's a good friend. He's a lovely guy. Can you see my mind ticking over? Can you see the cogs working? I can't remember. It's outrageous, isn't it? Because I was thinking when I was watching them, oh, I must tell them I've seen this person. This person's great. This is why I should have a pen and paper and write it down. But there you go. Sorry. Maybe next time. Anyway, I'm going to go. And I'm going to catch you later. Tired, I need my coffee. 31 minutes and 51 seconds. Not bad. Okay, have a great stitchy week, guys. Thank you, everybody, for your love and affection and messages. And the wonderful little pick-me-ups that people send me. Just wow. Thank you so much. You go out of your way. I can't believe it. For manky old me. Yeah, wish me luck on Thursday and on the 8th, Saturday the 8th at 11 o'clock in the morning. Gonna need luck for those two. So yeah, hopefully it'll be good news that I'm not storing anything suspicious in there. I'm storing gold, and that's all it is. And I'm gonna be rich when they dig it out. Gold. So I could put up with the pain for that. Anyway, I'm rambling. There we go. Waffle time. Okay, bye for now, guys. Catch you later. Bye.